it's Sheila with the Grateful Goddess, with a slightly new twist to the Goddess of the Month. This time I'm speaking with Jane and Will Fowler, very good dear friends of mine in beautiful sunny California, and they've created a unique recycled business that I'm really excited to share with you. Come on, let me show you what I mean.
Well, this is our surfboard shower. This design popular. People like the infinity concept. It's a recycled surfboard that is unridable anymore. I fix it so it's watertight. I plumb it for a traditional indoor shower. You could do it as easily as hooking it up to a garden hose, or if you wish, you could get a plumber to hook up hot and cold. The concept was pretty basic. We needed an extra shower outside, and so we wouldn't get so much beach sand in the house. And I came up with the valve, and my wife came up with putting the mosaic on it. All pretty much custom. The boards are always different size and shape. You know, we can do. You could do a foot shower. You could actually have a hose here instead of a rain shower head, and also the sky's the limit as far as different valves. They're all custom, whether you have small kids or really tall kids. The grouts are all whatever color you like. The tile, the glass tile, all the mirror is usually recycled from old projects. And some of the glasses too, some of the mosaic and collage-y items in the boards are recycled from other.
This is my backyard inspiration.
Do you get a lot of your designs from?
Absolutely. Look at this, the formation. One of the designs I did was tide pools. And that's what these are.
Very cool.
Look at how those rocks are in there. Isn't it crazy? This is a miniature whirlpool.
Very nature's art form.
I found a big piece of kelp wash up, and I took a strand of it and I brought it to my ceramic artist friend, Joyce, who cast a mold of it out of ceramic, and she made a beautiful meandering long piece of kelp and out of a real pretty custom painted ceramic, and we incorporated that into one of our more current projects. Okay, watch his little feet. That's what they do. They expand and they contract. Have you ever touched one of these?
No.
Oh, I think you should.
What is it?
It's a sea anemone. Isn't it wild? It's like a big,
It is wild.
squishy mushroom. Get this guy down there. I know. Surfboard showers, we just kind of fell into it. We did one for ourselves, and everybody that would come and visit, and we'd make them shower off outside. Thought it was an awesome idea, and we should try and market them. So we were invited to do our very first event we did was right down on this beach here. Invited us to exhibit with them. So that was kind of our first chance to get out there and get the reaction from people and see if maybe we were on to something, and everybody seemed to love it, and we got a lot of encouragement and enthusiasm, so we kept doing it and started taking orders. This stretch of beach, I've had a lot of luck finding sand dollars. They're not huge and perfectly white, but they're small and they're beautiful and common. So when I stumble upon one, I snatch it up. Put it in a project with something else. You just washed up, see?
There we go.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, and just the use of the mirror in here is so perfect. They're so talented.
If I had
The response is overwhelming, actually, because they're so gorgeous. And I think first it's a visual thing, and then when they realize that it's actually something you can use, then they like it even better.
This is such a fun little shower.
Yeah.
And it's a working shower. Because it's got the piping. Isn't that cute? That is so nice. How creative. And it looks like it's made from a real surfboard.
See? It's sustainable, recycled surfboards. It's functional, obviously. In fact, it's nice and warm. And it's art.
Fully functional. I mean, you could take this into your house, and this could be your everyday shower. They could do an install where they do all kinds of recycled tile work in your house, or they could even do like an outdoor shower like this one, where you come home from the beach and you have your basic hose set up, but now you have a nice, cool mosaic shower, bringing together all these unique recycled pieces to create something, so amazing, so beautiful, and it's functional. It's in the house.
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that it's an actual surfboard. I love
Like the wall that we did up there on the bluff. A lot of the objects that went into that project, the owner actually selected and picked out. And she's been collecting over years, many of them, things that she found on trips and travels that are really meaningful to her. A client wanted us to create a mosaic collage effect, if you will. A lot of the objects that are in this project are hand selected by the client, so they're very meaningful to her. Many of them, I think, were from her travels, her and her family's travels, and just mementos that she sees out and about, that she's a really spiritual person and she loves nature and the ocean. And this particular tile right here, she wanted her husband to select something, and he surprised her and picked this that we thought was so sweet.
Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. That's beautiful.
I did this in collaboration with an artist friend of mine, and we averaged probably about twice a week, 2 full days, 8 to 10-hour days, and we figure it took us about 6 months to complete. But as we were working on it, the client was still bringing us objects to embed. So, the whole design kind of morphed and grew and naturally unfolded. And she gave us a lot of flexibility and freedom, as you can see. So it turned out, it was fun. It was just a blast to do. Kind of tells a story. It tells a really big story, I think, about the client and, the type of person she is, they are.
I'm just curious, as a neighbor who lives across the street and seeing this creation every day when you wake up, what do you think of the wall?
Well, I'm from a family of artists. My mother was an art instructor, actually, and so I was delighted to see this happen in the neighborhood. And now, living in this neighborhood and watching the people come by, and we're, a pretty popular street across the street from the beach. It's like living in an art museum or having a gallery across the street when I see the tourists come by or the locals come by and enjoy the intricacies of this wall. There's so many beautiful aspects to the wall, and so you can hardly pass by without seeing something new each time. And I'm hoping someday that I could have something similar that would be complementary to this kind of wall, something as creative. It's really beautiful.